Here's Steven Spielberg page. You can check it out. Top 25 Steven Spielberg movies of all time. Top 100 Steven Spielberg movie scenes. Anybody knows that what does every Spielberg film have in common? Every Spielberg film is about daddy issues. Every single film has a daddy issue, usually between a son and a father, of course, and about either the father has died, the father is a deadbeat, the father's not around like in E.T. But every issue that he goes to, so obviously this is a man whose father, I don't know what his relationship with his father is in the real world, but basically Spielberg has some issues with his dad because his daddy issues keep coming up in all his movies. And not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that it's a common theme, no matter if it's a sci-fi film, one of his war films, one of his children films. And I guess you can categorize Steven Spielberg films in a few different categories. Either it's a children's film, like a children's fantasy or children's sci-fi kind of film, where it's like E.T. or the Jurassic Park movies. Or you have your war movies where you have War of the Worlds and Minority, not Minority Report, but Saving Private Ryan, and then you have his aberration films where he's trying to do different things at the same time. But at the same time, the guy has had a pretty good career. He's improved technology. He's changed sound design. Of course, John Williams, his main collaborator, his composer, composes all of his films to make it even more. The guy's got something going on in all his films. He is my trusty camera person who's doing this right now. The editor basically said he's a brilliant executor. He is the greatest executor in movie history. You might not like his movies, you might not like his certain subjects about dinosaurs or about war or about whatever you call it, or about extraterrestrials, but he executes the story like no other filmmaker. I've come a long way with him. I hit my 20s where I kind of was down on Spielberg because he was so Hollywood and he sells out and doesn't go all the way, but you gotta give credit where credit's due, and the guy's a great filmmaker, and you probably be considered, in 100 years from now, probably people will still be watching his movies. Take a look at the list, have fun with it. Take a look at the scenes, have fun with it, watch his movies.